Hey Raiders, in this video I test out the damage from shooting, planting mines, throwing grenades.
Shoot 'em, stab 'em, drown 'em, burn 'em, drop a big old rock on the head.
Directly to the core of the matriarch so we finally know.
Why, bruh?
I was looking for that Raider cache. That was my Raider cache.
What are you, dumbass nigger?
That's why I killed you. You're a racist. Bro came in kitted.
Head home at the Central Swamp Lift.
just kill me for? What did you just kill me for, bro?
What do you think I killed you for?
Like, what the fuck? I ain't shooting at you or shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. That's what your dumb ass get. That's what your dumb ass get, bro.
Bro, I literally came in here to shoot at people. You can call me a dumbass all you want. You just mad because you bad.
Nah,
Teaming up.
Shani here. The foreman may have left notes where to find the LiDAR scanners. See if you can find any in the Jiangsu warehouse.
Wow. Literally the first fucking thing I open. I get what I'm looking
Head
for.
home at the east elevator.
Slenderman, let me try. Nah, I don't see the resemblance.
Yeah, you have to have more polygons than that.
You are such a callback, by the way. I haven't seen you since like 2013.
I know, right?
How's Jeff been doing?
Oh, he's been turned into an anime girl by this AI filter.
Wow, happens to the best of us. You are 2 Google eyes away from becoming a Slenderman. Let me try. Huh, what a funny cat video. Reminds me of my first tour of a nuclear reactor I trained in at college. We walked on the bridge over the reactor. I looked down, and then immediately crouched and hooked my arms under the railing. The tour guide chuckled and asked if I was scared I would fall in. I said yes. Like a liar. Because in that blue glow of a nuclear reactor, I saw beauty like none have ever seen. I yearned for the blue glow. The longing was a twitching madness, wailing as it clawed at the walls of my mind, commanding me to leap over the railing and bask the radiance of the sapphire waters. I was certain that if I hadn't crouched down, hadn't abandoned the smiling face of God, my body would have pushed me over the railing before my mind could choose. Months.
Oh, we're.
Huh, what a funny cat. Glow. The walls of my mind, commanding me to leap over the railing and bask the radiance of the sapphire waters. I was certain that if I hadn't crouched down, hadn't abandoned the smiling face of God, my body would have pushed me over the railing before my mind could choose. Months later, I had noticed several posters with close-up pictures of the reactor. I awkwardly asked the director of the training program if they sent in divers to take pictures of it. He gave me a knowing look and said I'd die by the time I got halfway to the reactor. I thanked him and scurried away. The light still calls to me. It was a human equivalent of a bug zapper.
What? Oh, we're
I think
dead.
I'm dead.
Oh,
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think
we're
I'm
dead.
dead.
We're dead. We're
Guys,
so
jump
dead.
over here! Jump over here quickly!
I can't jump. My leg's broken.
Oh no!
Oopsie, jump over here quickly!
Wait, I can run away. I have max stam.
Oopsie, if worse comes to worse, we
Yeah.
can sacrifice Gigi and run.
Oh my gosh, please don't come over here. Please don't come over here. Please don't come over here.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You Koji, run!
No. He can't come up. No way.
Genji, find a bush.
Gingy, they're chasing you.
I'm so
They're
dead.
chasing Gingy.
Guys, I'm so dead.
Run, Gigi, run!
How bad is it over there?
No, they're chasing the
Oh, they're chasing another guy, they're chasing another guy! Oh my god, I don't know who that is, but I know he's watching the stream. Sir, you are a saint. Sir, you are a saint and a fine raptor soldier.
Taxi just broke his leg.
Oh
I
my
think.
god, he's going in for the kill!
Wait, what? He's on his back. Wait,
Oh, he's going for another attack.
this guy's sick, actually.
This guy's the best. Holy crap, he's
I got
on
it
the
first
move.
try, it's easy.
Oh my god, he's
Yeah,
going for the kill!
yeah.
Witness him, witness him, witness him!
In front of
Witness,
me,
witness, witness!
Wait, he keeps jumping on his back.
Holy shit.
This is, I don't know how you guys did that.
I'll come back and show you. Watch. You're like this? I'll show you. Oh
He's
my
coming
god.
back.
Okay. Oh my god, my leg
Wait,
is broke. Guys, my leg is broke.
There's a
Oh,
Junior
nice,
Rex,
thanks.
the small
Oh,
Rex.
hey, there's our hero.
You want me to invite him to the group? Let me go get him.
Yeah, get him in here. He's earned his place amongst our raptor tribe.
Peanut!
What?
Peanut! Peanut, the T-Rex is back.
Wait, Iguana's attacking him.
Oh,
did
no!
he just
Oh,
die?
wait, no, he's fine. Oh, we need a hero! Mr. Iguana in the middle of the night! He got him. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Run!
There's a guy talking.
Hey!
He's telling us how to kill him.
A gentle raptor's nod. I could
can win.
recognize that nod anywhere.
If we knew how to
He is on our side.
pounce on him, but
He is
Yeah,
on
he
our
said
side.
eat,
know
oh,
very well.
bite.
Wait, Taxi, are you at the bottom of the rock?
Why would you let me?
What's he running?
Peanut, how's your fracture looking?
Yes, I had some parts stolen. I need a new processor board. Tika, if you're going to steal my parts and then sell them back to me, could you at least clean them first, as a courtesy? Yes, I had some...
This player, right here, yes, that one who doesn't have a gun, showed me a completely new way to play Arc Raiders, and he did it all in absolute silence. In Arc Raiders, death is lurking around every corner, rock, and zipline. So I accidentally missed a zipline? If you go down, you're either cosplaying as the world's most pathetic turtle, or you rely on the kindness of others to defib you. It doesn't resemble its real-world counterpart in the slightest, but this magic concoction of 9 parts plastic and 1 part moss has saved my life more times than I can count. And there is nowhere you find more defibs per capita than on dangerous raids, which is good because that's where we're going. On big raids like the Queen or Matriarch, there's a guarantee of at least 2 things. First, someone with a free loadout who hasn't contributed more than 1 stitch around will walk away with at least 1 core. Second, people will die, either through bad luck or sheer stupidity. In this specific raid, I would fall victim to both. The fate of your financial and looting feature now depends on someone you've never met before. Thanks! Which brings me to someone you already have. I'd love to tell you his name, but he never spoke, so we're just gonna call him Bob. Bob helped me get one of the rarest blueprints in the game, and he doesn't even know it. The other day I was looking for 2 very rare and very specific blueprints, the Jupiter and the Equalizer. One is an energy sniper rifle with seemingly infinite range, although, you just saw the Queen has a hard counter to that one. That's so embarrassing. The other is the Equalizer, another legendary weapon. Its name is fitting because it basically puts you on even footing with the biggest of Arc bosses. Okay, I get the hype. I was trying to get both of them in the same night. So at 10:15, I booted up my PC and dropped into the only type of raid you can get them, the Harvester event. Along with the blueprints, this is obviously the only place to get Queen cores, a necessary but dangerous to acquire ingredient needed to craft these 2 guns. And with that much loot on the line, there you go. Players behave in erratic ways. Of course, unless your name's Bob. The first raid of the night was filled with professionals. I spawned in with a fresh 30 minutes on the clock and made my way over to her usual spawn on Blue Gate.
Let's go to the Harvester.
And since I arrived fashionably late, I started plugging away. It was pretty clear everyone had brought their best weaponry, and if I'm honest, I had serious gear envy. So to compensate, I wasted 2 wolf packs trying to look cool. That should do it. I don't think it worked. I'd made the assumption, correctly in this case, that the Harvester puzzle had already been solved and the blueprints were gone, so I moved to my secondary objective. To ward off the free loadout Freddy's, players usually loot during the fight. So if you're someone who's in the comments saying, I always put 100 hole cracker rounds in or never get a core, try this. Obviously it didn't work for me in this specific raid, but I'd be much more successful by the time I met Bob, which brings me to the other way to get cores, and although it's rare, it's still possible. I swear to God if I die like this. Instead of being a cool guy in the movies who doesn't look at explosions, run directly towards it. The Queen is a big girl and takes a while to go boom, but for some reason this massive ball of fire doesn't hurt you, and now you've got a head start on the looting. Still, it's not a guarantee of success. Uh-oh. But as long as players like MER 9000 exist, there's always hope. Jeez, it's all gone.
Doors in the middle, I only took 1.
What an absolute gentleman. This act of generosity was good for 3 reasons. The first is I now had a vital ingredient for my future blueprints. Second, it proves not everyone is an asshole. I reciprocated. And 3, I was now 1 game closer to meeting Bob. Baranza's meteorologist had predicted rain, and they were correct, which is fine because I'd spend most of it indoors because it was now time to harvest some blueprints. If you're anything like me, the first time you found yourselves in these hallowed but incredibly dangerous halls, what up, dude? What do you want to do first? You likely had no fucking idea what was going on.
The safe there.
Say what? So we're gonna walk through this really quick because blueprints are fun and I want you to get them. The harvester above us? Okay, let's do it. Step 1 is to find the canisters, which look more like a queen-size metallic Tylenol pill. They're in containers on the top shelf that you need to breach and search, and time is of the essence because you're standing in the world's most dangerous kiln. I got one. Roughly every 30 seconds you have to do a fire drill. The harvester asks you very nicely to find the nearest fire exit, and if you don't, well, you just better hope you have someone like Bob in your lobby. After you find all 3 of your prescription-grade Tylenol, you have to put them into the center. Breach and open the 3 containers, then place them inside. This really works the first time, and I believe it's random, but someone will correct me in the comments if it's not. One more on this side now. I forgot to mention one thing. You have now transitioned to the Sith Lightning portion of this event. You can either recharge your shields, hoping they don't break when it's time to kill the queen, or you can just freeball it. I'll have to just take off my shield for a second. Personally, I like to feel the wind beneath me, so I usually just take mine off until it's done. Once the harvester accepts your offering, it's time to pop some pimples. These yellow pustules extrude from the wall, and you've got to shoot them all quickly, otherwise you're about to get another 1,000 volts to the dome. Hope you're ready for some loot. Once that's done, you need to form a nice and orderly queue in front of the 3 arms that open. Say a small prayer, girls go to Jupiter, and hope you get blessed. Oh my god, it worked.
Alright, boys, let's get working on this big bitch.
I did more than my fair share of work, putting 42 Hullcracker grenades in. There. I hope you're happy. Unfortunately, I got beat out for the Gentleman's Corps by this guy. I mean, his name was Certified Traitor. I'm not really sure what I expected. You guys ready to meet Bob? I immediately put my new Queen reactor to work and made my very first Jupiter, along with some energy ammo, tossed it in a bag and made a beeline for the Arkmobile as the map had just rotated to spaceport. I know I sometimes complain about bad spawns, but what doesn't get talked about enough are too good of spawns. Holy shit, I'm close. Time to change that. Somewhere out there, Bob was lurking, ready to become my favorite raider ever, but for the next 90 seconds, it would be just me. In all of my raids, I've never spawned so close, which is usually a good thing, but in this specific instance was incredibly bad. The Queen's vision is rather suspect, but one thing that isn't is her sense of hearing. I was immediately spotted by a Firefly, which really give the bug a bad name. I didn't want to go full Rambo and waste Hullcracker rounds. You thought we were done with the rounds thing? Nah. So I became a pacifist and threw a lure grenade out, which, you know, again, big mistake. This was the start of a very bad 60 seconds for me. I equipped my wolf pack just in case, but the Queen had just visited the optometrist and was now staring directly into my soul, so I tried another lure grenade. This doesn't work. I'm in so much trouble. Yeah, it didn't. For some reason, this just pissed every arc in a square mile radius off, and the map descended into a mixture of scalding hot magma and flames. I could have thrown my wolf pack, or taken out my new $30,000 Jupiter, which I hadn't even fired yet, but there was a Rocketeer circling above me, and that would be suicide, so I did the only logical thing. I'm running! Another incredibly bad choice, because as it turns out, even with your gun stowed, you can't outrun your problems. You have to be f***ing kidding me. In my retelling of this, I like to imagine Bob silently perched upon a hill, watching this all play out through his binoculars of justice and sprinting into action. But just in case, I attempted to summon him. Is anyone around here who might have a defib? Nightmare Recon had one. Alright, I am between the 2 buses. I just got tag teamed by every single arc on the map. There was just one problem with Nightmare Recon. Uh-oh, I might be too far for you to hear me now. Yeah. Oh no. Can you hear me? Oh, you're in the harvester? Shoot. Probably gonna be tough for you to make it. It's finally time for us to meet Bob, who was sprinting towards my general location with his cloaking device out. Oh wait, do you have it? Oh my god, oh my god. Is that you? It's a medic. God, I love you so much. Thank you. And just like that, we were back. At least for now. That was tough scenes. I'm about to just wolfpack this just out of frustration. So that's exactly what I did. I made my $5,000 explosive device become airborne. After that, I just had to tickle the Rocketeer with some Hullcracker bullets from my clip and... Alright, Rocketeer dead. Yeah, that last one was just for shits and gigs. I owed my life to this guy, so I thanked him again. I don't know your name, but thank you again, and went about exacting my revenge on the robots, all the while thinking of ways I could pay Bob back. Inside the harvester, I found Nightmare Recon had been busy. All the metal beams were neatly laid out. Oh, we got all three. So we would be skipping the search and moving straight to the breach. In between rounds of fire and electrocution, I'd go outside, hoping to pop a leg off for Bob to loot, then go back in and try to get this done. But as it turns out, Bob didn't care about loot. He just cared about doing the right thing. Eventually, we'd get the harvester done. And with so few people inside crowding the loot, I thought I had a good chance. I made up my mind that if I got a Jupiter blueprint again, it would be replacing the 97 defibs in Bob's safe pocket. Dud. Thankfully, there was a saint in the lobby. Still trying to find that equalizer. It's my white whale.
Where you at? You right here? That's you? You on the equalizer?
Yeah.
That's you.
Bro, thank you so much.
I already have.
I really appreciate it. My challenge to get both in one night was complete. Now for something even more important. It was time to get Bob some queen cores. I wouldn't have to wait long. There was a leg directly outside the harvester, and while these are usually the low-hanging fruit for the lobby to feast, I figured, man, what the hell? So I scooted and looted, and to my surprise, the fruit was still on the vine. But there was a small problem. I couldn't find Bob anywhere. Is that another one? A few more hole cracker projectiles later, I tried again. Usually when you see loot next to the leg, you should abandon all hope, but I tried anyway, which was dumb, so don't do this. I'm not sure what I expected. Then I used a non-lootable part to charge my shield and do a quick Bob check. Seriously though, where is he? Still nothing. 1 out of 2 isn't bad, but 2 minutes later I'd have a chance to increase our returns when the most perfect in-fight looting opportunity became available. Look, I know people are always like, hey, you gotta fight the matriarch, I'm gonna loot this, because yeah, I'm going to. I broke off another leg, thought about looting it for a brief second, then figured, yeah, sure, might as well. And went to the next stop on the Queen Casino, not realizing I was about to have a big, heavy problem. Another one? Thankfully, Bob is omnipresent. I'd gotten the core, but I was now a waddling Ozempic ad, and if I had a rearview mirror, I would have seen the Queen winding up. Yeah, it's me again. Bob was just vibing on the bus. You're the greatest human ever. I should have given him the core then, but I was still overweight and needed to manage my inventory. So I cowered behind cover, repaired my shield, puffed some blue spray paint, and ejected the non-essentials. But Bob had since vanished into thin air. I'd learned that there was an easy way and a hard way to summon Bob, and rather than going down for a third time, I decided to just end his watch and blow up the Queen, so he and everyone else could feast on the carcass. But when I got over there, I saw Bob striking out on loot. Medic, come here. He had done his duty and was now reaping the rewards. Thank you so much. And on the way to Exfil, I had a chance to talk to the man in a much calmer setting. Thanks, man. This guy is the absolute goat. I don't know if he said a word, but he revived me twice. He's truly Johnny on the It was time to say our goodbyes, but I had to leave him with one more thing. Medic, do you need to be restocked? Too bad. So Bob, I hope you see this video. There we go. Because we salute you. This is Lum Genial, a man who just randomly gave me the rarest blueprint in the game. Yo, thank you. Before I accidentally killed him. It all started on a damn Battlegrounds Queen raid, and I wasn't even there for the fight. I just wanted scraps to finish my trophy case. And if I'd stuck to my original plan, he would still be alive. But to my surprise, I actually got a good spawn, so I figured, what the hell? If you don't know what a trophy case is, it's essentially a very expensive and time-consuming way to get the rarest blueprint in the game. Instead of looting 10,000 different containers hoping to get lucky, you gather up a variety of resources, racking up blueprints and rare items along the way, with the ultimate goal to get a blueprint for this thing. The snap hook. That is all I was there for. Specifically for the Arc Performance Steel the Queen and her cronies drop after the fight is all done. The idea was to swoop in, help a little bit with the Queen, I guess, leave the Queen cores for everyone else to fight over, then not skip leg day and exfil from the Raider hatch with a backpack full of steel. I was expecting a crowd. Instead, only 2 other people showed up, but I came prepared. My inventory was as follows. 2 wolf packs, a cloaking device, a metric ton of rocket ammo, adrenaline shots, 10 heals and shield rechargers, a Venator plus medium ammo, Raider key, and an augment, which we will talk about later. If you notice something missing, congratulations, you noticed it before I did. I burned through some of my stims to make it over to the Queen and Harvester when I noticed something odd. Usually when I go on Queen raids, the inside of the Harvester has been picked clean and the puzzle has been solved, meaning I've never actually gotten a chance to learn how to do it. This one was different. It was barely touched, so I tried to learn by doing. The problem was I had no idea what I was doing.
PK fire!
Not to worry though, Pain is a very powerful teacher and class was now in session. You've already met Lum Genial.
Rolly boy.
Yeah, buffed roller.
The buff the roller.
Hearing shots straight in front to the northwest.
I think we shoot on sight on these guys.
If we see him, yeah.
Yeah.
Woman refuses to shave mustache or unibrow to weed out bad dates. Aldina, a tutor from Copenhagen, grew up becoming more and more frustrated with the expectancies placed upon women, particularly the difference in hair removal compared to men. The 31-year-old stopped using a tweezer to remove the hairs between her eyebrows and shaving her upper lip back in March 2020, soon realizing she felt just as feminine with the hair there. Woman refuses to shave...
On here. Nice, well done. Nice, dude. Well
Knock the other guy out, loot him up quickly.
Goodbye.
Did he say goodbye? Did you
No,
say
that was me.
goodbye?
I said goodbye.
Have no 4, Bennett a 2, I'll take that.
This guy was pretty geared. Gonna raid a hatch key.
We can do this mission and just get out of the loot. I've literally just got up.
He has a survivor backpack. And a wolf pack grenade. Oh my god.
Oh my word, he was juiced.
He was juiced.
Right,
Is that the thing they were doing? They were doing the mission.
Yeah, I forgot how to do it. We need 2 arc power cells to do it.
Arc power cell. I've got 2. I've got 2.
Right, okay. So what you need to do is you need to go to the end there, I'm pretty sure, and then activate something at the end there.
I need to do it whilst not getting hit with the flames, right?
Yeah, it's like dodgeball almost.
I can't do anything. Oh wait,
Okay,
it
come
stopped.
back here. Activate that.
I've got 5 of them, so yeah, plenty of them.
Okay,
And now I find.
When you've done that, you need to come back through here and follow me.
Okay, there with.
Right, now we need to go on top of here. You jump on top of here.
Okay.
You mantle to the top of here.
Oh, I've seen Fix do this before.
Yeah. And then you go up here. And then you jump on there and move to the end over there.
I got 45. Alright, there we go.
There should be some loot.
Yeah. I get my arc power cells back.
Yeah.
And that was basically it. That wasn't really worth it. But hey, we did it!
Right, okay. Should we extract? Because we got some good loot for those guys.
Yeah, it's fair. Let's go. Oh, Rolly boy.
Shoot that.
Yeah, nice one. Dude, I can't believe that guy had that backpack on.
Oh, yeah. This is why PvP's so fun, mate. Because you get to run it in and you set up, you can rob it off other people.
Just rob it off everyone else! Oh, dear.
Let's get out.
Goddamn, give it and Mark a break.
You have to load in with the Torrente.
Wait, no, I'm gonna do the Pharaoh. I'm doing the Pharaoh. Right, okay, now what do I do?
Literally just swap it to your second slot, swap it to your first slot.
Oh, that's what you meant. I'm gonna hide screen. I'm gonna hide screen. I'm gonna hide screen. Here
Why
we
are you
go.
hiding your screen? I just announced how to do it.
That way the guys on Twitter can't post me doing it. That's fine. That's fine. Dude, this is a Pharaoh 1. I wonder what it would look like with a Pharaoh 4.
Dude, put on a kinetic bobcat real quick and just spray.
Yeah! That's crazy. That's crazy. Goddamn, give it and Mark a break.
You have to load in with the Torrente.
Wait, no, I'm gonna do the